Heyo everyone, Shadow Joker here, and welcome to the first video of 2022. That feels odd to say, but it's a statement I'll definitely get used to as the year goes on. But before we even get into what I'm talking about in this quick little video, I'd like to explain why I'm not doing a project I would usually do and am instead doing this. I knew the second 2021 started, the first project of 2022 was either going to be top 10 games I played in 2021 or going to be my ideas for videos, projects in general, going into the new year. But as you can see from the title, this video is neither one of those. I'd like to give a quick explanation before we actually get into what the video is. As for why I'm not doing top 10 games I played in 2021 this year, I barely played any games for the first time last year. The only ones I can think of off the top of my head are Danganronpa 2, and the only new release, and it's even debatable if it counts as a new release since it's an episodic release of a game that has been out since 2018, and as that most people know, Untitled Chapter 2. And honestly, I'd rather give Deltarune and Danganronpa 2 their own review video than making a top 2 favorite games I played. Besides that, if I played anything, it was a replay, or sometimes I just didn't play anything that year. So that's why that's not happening, and that's for why I'm not making a video about projects I want to do. But frankly, I'm still not entirely sure what projects I want to do this year. There are a couple that are flashing in my mind. I want to get some more content reviews out, but as I've stated before, those videos take a lot of time of research. There's one very certain content profile I am almost certainly going to try and make this year. I have no idea when it will come out, because once again, those videos are a long time to make. Well, to get back on the countdown game, as you can guess from the NAV video I made, at the end of the year, I tried transitioning into general analysis content as opposed to my general countdowns, reviews, and content reviews I was doing. But as you can see from the fact that FNAF was the only video I talked about in that general analysis style, I'm going to go back to my usual style. It's worked in years past, so I'm not going to mess it up. For fans of Mangado, though, I would like to know that for the most part, unless I want to make a specific video about a specific boss fight profiles are moving over there, as I pretty much made the series to talk about anime fights. And since I now have an anime and manga channel, at that point I might as well just move the series over there. I might make another video in January going over any content ideas that I have that sound plausible to get done in the new year, but once again, it all depends. But the first video we're making is a new tradition I wanted to start on the channel. Now, like most gamers, I have a huge backlog of games. Stuff that I've been wanting to get through for years, and stuff that's interested me only recently. And I figure, why not create a bit of a log series so people can track what games I'm playing? So, all throughout the new year, and if I like doing this to keep motivation, what I was trying to say, but I jumped the gun a bit, is that these logs aren't just, oh, these are the games I'm playing, in case you guys are curious. It's also motivation for me to finish those games. and get on the games, because now people know that I've been wanting to play them and people really like them, will likely keep recommending it to me in the comments, which normally, when it's unrelated, I don't like people doing that. But since it is related, yeah, guys, tell me for not playing some of your favorite games. This will be games that I'm currently playing, games that I have plans to play. I'd like to say that the backlog logs will not consist of new releases for 2022 unless I'm playing them at the time that a log video comes out. As for when log videos releases, I think I'm going to try and aim for the beginning of every month. If not the exact first day, it's going to be uploaded within a week of the first month. Well, not the first month, within the month. So, if things go well and I don't just forget the log series exists by the time a new month hit, these will be 12 short videos just talking about games I'm playing and games I plan to play. And without further ado, let's get into January's log. I'd like to mention, despite the fact that this is mainly a series meant to encourage me to play games in my backlog, I will be talking about if I have plans to revisit a game that year, because that means, in a way, it can get people hyped for content revolving around the game. Starting off, the game that I'm currently playing is a game I previously Let's Played on the channel, Fire Emblem 7. Now, looking back, when the LP worked, I think it was ultimately an enjoyable project to both make and experience. Except when the technical issues and outdated research come in. Some of my bios just make me facepalm. And the technical issues were seriously bad. If there's any LP on this series I want to redux, it's Fire Emblem. Mario Party 2 had the super major issue that you could barely hear what I said, if you could hear what I said at all. But at the very least, it's not one of my favorite games of all time, whereas Fire Emblem 7 is. But you guys know where I stand on Fire Emblem 7. There's likely going to be a review video probably at the end of January, considering I do plan to do Hector mode as well before I make a review. Or early February. But anyway, let's get on to the games that I haven't played and stuff that I'm planning to play when I'm done with Fire Emblem 7. Starting off with Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. Now, I haven't talked about it on my channel at all recently outside of a passing reference. But one thing you guys should know about me is that I absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's practically the thing that got me into anime in the first place. And while JoJo was the series that revived my love for the medium, I probably wouldn't have urged to watch JoJo and become a more modern anime fan if Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't spark the light within me to watch these Japanese shows in the first place. And while Yu-Gi-Oh! Not specifically Yu-Gi-Oh! But licensed games can be hit or miss, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So much, I'm willing to give these games a shot. So as I heard good things about the trilogy of the PS1 game I'm forgetting the name of, Duelist of the Roses, and of course the False-Bound Kingdom being the final game in the trilogy. I can't play the other two, so that's why I decided ultimately, let's go with the False-Bound Kingdom. And obviously, as it's a game I have not played before, I don't have much to say about the actual game. So moving next is a new series that I want to get into. Onimusha. Specifically, Onimusha Tactics. On the looks of it, Onimusha Tactics seems to be more like a spin-offy tactical RPG game than a main Onimusha game. So why do I want it to be in? To be the first Onimusha that I play. Quite simply, I'm hoping if I get Triangle Strategy this year, that it's one of the other tactical RPGs I play, but besides Fire Emblem and a bit... No, let me rephrase that. Besides a little bit of Project Cross Zone 2, Fire Emblem is the only tactical RPG I've played. So when I heard that not only Onimusha was a series I wanted to get into, but there was a tactical RPG game, at least I assume it's a tactical RPG game. Kind of weird if a game literally called Onimusha Tactics was not a tactical game or a strategy game. They're technically different genres and it confuses me, but whatever. Once again, I'm going into not only the game but the series blind, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect, so I can't really add more to this. The next new game on the list is Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga DX plus Bowser's Minions. Now, I am a big fan of the Mario & Luigi series and have played Superstar Saga. I have not played the remake, or with the obvious addition of Bowser's Minions. Superstar Saga is awesome, even if Alpha Dream is now sadly bankrupt, and it's very rare if we're ever going to see another Mario & Luigi game. But this isn't the press video, this is merely a log recording games they have current plans to play this year. Honestly, I'm going to be real. Most fun RPG battle system. I know technically speaking it's probably not as proactive as, say, a Tales of game, but the fight commands are just so fun, and when you first get a hard one and then you properly learn it, it's amazing. The characters are great. Story, it's still a pretty typical Mario story where with we say Princess Peach with a MacGuffin thrown in, but once again, the characters and it pulls a Paper Mario 1 where, well, yes, technically speaking, it's a basic Mario plot. The changes from the fact that Bowser is barely there. It's not even like Paper Mario in the sense that, while it is still a pretty typical Mario plot, it in more sense than one, not just Peach getting kidnapped, but Bowser being the main villain. He serves more of a side role in this game, which sucks because in the RPGs, Bowser is an amazing character, but definitely is a benefit to the new villain. But that's neither here or there. The only complaint I've ever heard is that the Bowser's Minion mode is But I'll come to the conclusion myself when I finally get around to playing the game. Anyway, for the last game that I have plans to play this year as of now, Sonic Heroes. I have played Sonic Heroes before, but it's been so long that I've forgotten a lot of things about Sonic Heroes, so it'll feel like a fresh new experience. Besides, I just want to play a Sonic game again. I haven't played a Sonic game, let alone just Heroes, in such a long time. It'll be really refreshing, especially with all the good original new Sonic content we're getting this year, Prime, the movie, and Frontiers. While the game is a little grindy to get to the final amazing stuff that is the stuff with Metal Sonic, no spoilers, but it gets amazing. Despite its grinding aspect, I am really happy to get the chance to re-experience Sonic Heroes. Anyway, that's all I have to say. See you guys here next month for the next log, if you guys just want to follow my log throughout the year, but check out Vangado, and a little bit later this month, I do have plans for projects to be released around then. Anyway, this is Shadow Joker, signing off. Until next time.